Hey guys, welcome to Bootorials. I'm your host Craig, and today we're going to go over So there are a few different options when it comes to ski boot liners. First, we can look at regular stock heat moldable liners, and that's what comes in a brand new ski boot most of the time. Now you can usually expect to get about 100-150 ski days on a regular heat moldable stock liner, and that's really going to depend on liner quality. Now some of the stock liners are actually fantastic and others are not so great. Now obviously it's usually when you're buying higher priced boots that you're getting higher quality materials in your liner, but there will come a time where your liner starts to get too packed out. Now at this stage you either have to go and buy some new boots, or you're going to look to take your old liner out and replace it with a new one. Now it's going to be pretty hard for you to find a replacement of the exact same stock heat moldable liner, but you may have some luck at your local ski store, or you might want to check out eBay. Next we can look at race liners. Now what you find with a race liner is they're usually quite a bit denser and have a solid plastic in the cuff area of the boot, and then they use a lot less material surrounding the foot. And this is because you're in a shell which doesn't have as much space around the foot, and we're looking for that closeness of fit for maximum performance. So for this reason, they certainly aren't well cushioned and they aren't warm. And if applicable to you, you may have more luck finding a race liner, but usually they're going to be about as rare as the replaceable stock liners. Then we have custom foam injection liners. Now there is nothing that's going to lock you into your boot like a foam injection liner. So as far as performance is concerned, you will get instant response. Now comfort can be a challenge in these liners, and being comfortable in a foam injection is going to be based on these three caveats. Your boot fitter is very experienced, that they are sober and completely focused on what's going on as they're injecting the foam around your foot, and your foot can handle some compression. A couple of negatives when it comes to foam liners is they generally aren't the warmest things in the world. Also, if your foot changes for any reason, these liners are not malleable and they are not as easy to customize. If something does change or pressure points start developing in these liners, what you may need to do is actually cut into the liner to remove some of the foam. Or another thing you can do is inject acetone into the foam, and that breaks it down and softens it up to give you some relief. Now with those negatives being said, there is a ton of people who absolutely love their foam injection liners. Now if your foot can take a bit of compression and you love that locked in feeling, then foam injection may be for you. The other benefit is you will get a long lifespan out of a foam injection liner. But to get those benefits, you may want to mow a few extra lawns, because you can expect to drop a good chunk of change to get someone to make a foam injection liner for you. Now from here we have ZipFit or ZipFit. Now these are a high-end, high-performance liner with this whole top half of the liner being filled with a cork resin composite mixture. Now what this gives you is great heel hold, but also the ability to manipulate the fit quite easily. Now this cork mixture is heat moldable, and you also have the ability to add more of it into these openings in the liner if they ever start to loosen up. You can see in the front half of this liner is that it has a whole neoprene toe box. And on the inside of this neoprene, it is even insulated with quite a thick wool. There is an internal lacing system and also a power strap. Now either of these can be removed if you don't like them. Now with these liners, they are in the higher end of the price bracket, but they will last you quite a while. Also, they do have this retro 80s look to them, so perfect if you want to put on Duran Duran or pretend you're a Thunderbird. Now next is Intuition. Now with these liners, it is all comfort and warmth. Now they are made of an EVA foam and they're extremely moldable. Now this liner not only takes a mold of your foot on the inside, but also the outside of this liner will mold to the contours of your shell. Now a lot of free ski orientated boots do use these liners, as they are really good at absorbing impacts as well. Now I'd highly recommend to anyone with circulation issues to seriously look into replacing your liner with an Intuition. And the reason being is it just eliminates any plastic from surrounding your foot. Now this is especially important for circulation across the top of the foot. Also, with it being so moldable, you can target certain areas which may be giving you grief. And probably one of your best options as a replacement economically too. So in summary, if you're looking to replace your liners and you want to feel super locked in, have instant response, go with foaming. If you still want to get some great heel hold, but the ability to customize your fit a little bit, go with a ZipFit. If you're really trying to improve comfort and warmth, go with the Intuition. But getting a replacement liner in your boots can keep your boots going for many more years. Especially if you love the fit of your current boot, this can save you some time before you need to go and purchase a new boot. Thanks for watching, stay rad, be a patriot, signing out.